a little while ago, TAM emailed us and asked to speak to someone in marketing. So we just assumed that they were going to send us a nasty cease and desist letter and tell us to stop making our TAM Slam flavour, which we made without permission. On the contrary, what they actually did was they wanted us to start testing to see if we could make some TAM flavours, which was pretty exciting and quite a privilege. Making an ice cream is one thing, and making a biscuit that tastes like that ice cream is going to be a
shelf life.
Yeah, that's going to be a whole nother story. So I think that's a challenge, but that's why we're doing this, just to see what we can come up with that we know works well in this environment. And then later we get to go to the Willy Wonka TAM factory and actually play around and make our own TAMs, which is pretty cool. We have to make sure that even though they're not going to have any ice cream in them, that they represent what we are as a company. That's really important.
The science is going to come into play because they're going to have to reproduce flavours, concentrated down, and that can be melted into that buttercream.
Also, the flavour has to work with the chocolate.
Has to be dried as well, because the minute you something wet and you mix it with the buttercream, it's going to split. So it needs to be something that doesn't have any moisture. So they're going to have to concentrate down all the flavour profiles that we're trying to achieve. What happens when we concentrate the flavours down, fold them into a buttercream, and then make it into a biscuit? That, in my view, will be the biggest challenge.